Hey guys, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, or you can click on it right here on my screen. But today's video, we are going to be doing a review on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. So, I applied this foundation to my face probably about like 5 hours ago, to be honest. It's been on for a while now. My makeup's been on for a while now, and I actually completely forgot to film an intro as I was editing my earlier clips this afternoon. I realized I forgot to film an intro, so I thought I'd go ahead and film an intro to this video. So I'm not going to talk too much right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and jump right into the clip of me putting it on my face, and I will come right back to you. Okay, so I am going to be using today my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Obviously, I've heard pretty much everybody talking about it, and I also heard a lot of people talking about the stick foundation, but as of right now, I'm trying out the liquid. I feel like this is like one of Katie or Alexa's favorite foundations, and that's kind of why I decided to try it. I did already apply my normal face prep because I don't wear foundation without a primer. I don't wear it without a moisturizer. So the moisturizer that I went ahead and prepped my face with was the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. This stuff is fantastic for dry skin. I definitely recommend it if you are on the drier side. And also another great like product for dry skin is the Hangover RX, something or other by Too Faced. It's got coconut water, electrolytes, probiotics. It's just got good stuff for your skin in it, and I really like it, and I think that my skin looks better when I use this primer versus other primers. So those are the two skincare products I've applied to my face already. So now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm in the shade Y215, and actually I think the shade might be too light. I wish I would have went darker, to be honest, but I didn't, so oops. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 pumps of this on the back of my hand, like that. Is it gross to do that and dot it on your face afterwards? Because that's what I always do. I don't know if that's gross or not. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take it, get it on my finger, and just start to put it on my face. I can't even see in the viewfinder right now. Okay. Gotta find my mirror. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply half of it with the brush and the other half with the Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna see which side I like better. So this is the side I'm gonna do with a brush. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see a little bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and pounce the product everywhere. I can't really tell if the Beauty Blender soaked up excess product or not. I kind of feel like I like the finish of the Beauty Blender side. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell now, it's gonna really be helpful when I look back at this later on camera, but I feel like 2 pumps, I don't know if it's just like the color, because if you get like a lighter color than you're supposed to be, it doesn't always really do the coverage that it should, and I feel like I'm still really red, so I'm actually gonna go in with like half of another pump and go over my cheek area with that and see if that helps. So on camera, you really can't even tell that it was red there. It was crazy. Like, it was still red off camera, but on camera, you couldn't even tell. I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender again just because I'm trying to see what I think. Did that cover more? I don't even know, honestly. Like, I cannot even tell you. I think that did add a little bit more coverage in my cheek area, I think. So far, what I see, I have a scratch under my eye right now, by the way. I don't have like some weird like diseased eye. I just have like a scratch. But so far what I'm seeing is that my skin kind of just looks like skin. And that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, it doesn't like highlight. Did you hear that? I was like, highlight any imperfections or anything. I will go ahead and zoom in on it and let you guys see I think the Beauty Blender is the way that I like to apply this though. I'm feeling like I'm liking the Beauty Blender for this. I'm feeling it. This is always so nerve-wracking because you can get so close and personal with my face. Okay, so this is kind of what the skin area is looking like. The place that I usually have problems with foundation is like up through here, because I'm so dry in my T-zone area. But my nose, I get crusty too. And then like, you know, showing any like bumps or anything on my skin. But this is what it's looking at like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply concealer and the rest of my makeup. I'll show you guys what it looks like with just concealer to like help with the under eye area too. Going to apply some powder. I'm just using Rimmel Stay Matte for right now, because I think I've heard that this foundation is something you really want to make sure you set nicely. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the rest of my face makeup, but this is what it looks like set with powder and concealer and all that beautifulness. So I'll be back after I get the rest of my face done. Okay, so as you know from the beginning of this video, this has been on for about 5 hours now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at how my bronzer looks, how the rest of my face looks. I'm gonna try to get this lighting not so close to me because I feel like it's taking away from the makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom in and we're gonna look at the makeup. So it looks like right here, I like legit like poked my finger into my face because my bronzer is kind of missing here, but that's, I mean, really not that big a deal. But I think that the makeup is staying on so good. Like, I think the foundation's on really good. So one thing that I noticed other people saying about this foundation is that it leaves them really oily, but welcome to the life of Tori. I have extremely dry skin, so this foundation is absolutely perfect for me because I'm not oily, and any like oil that I've got on my face is just a completely normal, natural amount of oil that's probably gonna help my skin in the long run because I am so extremely dry. So if you have super dry skin like me, you're probably going to love this foundation. I don't feel like it's terrible. I feel like my skin looks like my skin. It didn't cover a lot. It did take a few extra pumps than I would have liked when I was applying it. It took 2.5 pumps for me to cover my face, which in like my Urban Decay Naked Skin, which is one of my other holy grail foundations, it takes just like a 1.5 pumps, and this one takes like a whole extra pump than this one does. And I feel like, let's see, how much product is in this? This, you're getting 1.01 fluid ounces with the Makeup Forever HD, and the Naked Skin you're getting 1 fluid ounce. So, I mean, I think it comes with the same amount of product. So I feel like for this one, I'm just using it up a little bit less quickly than I'll probably use up this one. But the thing about this foundation that makes it so appealing to me is that it is Ultra HD. And basically what that means is that it's supposed to look good on camera. So as somebody who is on camera as a YouTuber, this foundation really does appeal to me and makes me think, oh yeah, I definitely want to give that a try because I'm gonna be on camera and I want my skin, I want my skin to look fantastic on camera. Why am I so like, I feel like my lighting is just like extra harsh right now. I don't know if it actually is or that's just how it looks. But I know this isn't supposed to be like a comparison by any means, but I was just kind of comparing it to another high-end foundation that I personally really like, that's at a very similar price point. I think the Ultra, okay, I'm going to insert right now what the price of this foundation is. Okay, now I'm gonna insert the price of this foundation because I have no idea. I do like that it is in a smaller size tube, like it's travel friendly, and I really like that about this. It's not in a glass jar or anything, it is in a plastic jar, which is nice because glass jar foundations scare the living crap out of me. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna go whoop and it's gonna break, you know what I'm saying? So far at my about halfway point through the day, I feel like this foundation is really working for me. I will let you guys know what I'm thinking at the end of the day. I have used this foundation before, so this wasn't a first impressions, but I know that I liked it the other days, but I will give you guys an update before I go take it off tonight, like before I go to bed, and you can see how the foundation stayed on my face, how well it looked at the end of the day, because I really do think this is a good foundation. Although I will recommend also, if you're oily, You probably won't like it. I've heard that people who are a little bit more oily tend to like the stick version of this foundation, which I have not personally tried, but because I'm so dry, I'm all about this right now. So I will check back with you guys in a little bit. There's someone opening and closing doors like right by my window, so I'm sorry if you can hear all that, but I will check back in with you guys in a few hours. I just cut my finger. It hurts so bad. Ow. Okay guys, so it is now about 10 o'clock at night and I'm about ready to go take off. Ow, gosh, this hurts so bad. I'm about ready to go take off my makeup. So I just wanted to zoom in and show you guys what it looks like. Obviously my eye makeup is smudged, but I mean, this side, the bronzer looks like the makeup on the face, like, you know, the bronzer and stuff doesn't really look like it's been messed with too much, but like over here, it looks a little bit more, you know, messed with. I will say, let's see, come on, let's focus. Okay, so my forehead area, I can really start to see how the makeup's kind of melted away and dried up. Shininess, oiliness wise, nothing. I don't look oily by any means. I don't look shiny. I feel like I just look like myself. So like I'm really happy about it. I feel like this foundation was really good for my very, very parched, dry skin. Basically, the only thing that I have to worry about covering up is redness. So for me, just covering up redness, I can't speak for somebody who has acne that they need to cover up, but redness, this worked so well. I'm definitely gonna give this a good... Sorry guys, I'm bleeding. I should probably not do that. But I would definitely say this foundation definitely gets an A+ for me, or at least an A. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more. If I had to pick between this one and my Naked Skin foundation, it's seriously such a tough call. I feel like I like the finish of this and how it looks and sits on my skin better, and I think I kind of like the wear of the Naked Skin foundation a little bit better. But the texture-wise, I want to compare them very similar when you like pump them out. Because they're both very liquidy, but I definitely would recommend this foundation to anybody with really dry skin. Again, I can't speak for oily skin. I would love to, if you guys would let me know in the comments down below about oily skin. Your skin type is really going to affect the way a foundation works for you. So for somebody who has very parched, dry, dehydrated skin, this foundation is definitely a must-have. So that is my final thoughts. I'm giving it an A+. I love this foundation. I will probably be repurchasing it because I'm definitely loving it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, or if you want to stick around and see more videos, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. And I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. So you go!